Welcome to Snap Tech, the podcast where we dive deep into the conversations shaping our world today. I'm your host, Caleb, and each week we bring you insightful discussions with thought leaders, innovators, and everyday people who are driving change in their communities and beyond. Today's episode is all about looking forward, specifically at the technology trends that are expected to define 2024. We'll be talking about two of the most transformative forces currently shaping our future: generative AI and electrification and renewables. If those terms sound a bit technical, don't worry. We're going to break them down and explore what they really mean for you and me. So, whether you're tuning in from your morning commute, your evening jog, or enjoying a quiet moment at home, we're here to inform, inspire, and spark meaningful conversations. Grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's get started. All right, let's start with generative AI. You might have heard this term being thrown around a lot lately, but what does it actually mean? Generative AI is a type of artificial intelligence that doesn't just process information. It creates new content. This could be anything from writing an article or generating a piece of music to creating realistic images or even developing entirely new designs for products. Think of it like this. If traditional AI is like a chef who follows a recipe, generative AI is like a chef who invents a new dish from scratch. It's creative, innovative, and capable of producing something entirely new that we've never seen before. And it's not just for fun. Generative AI has some serious applications. In the business world, companies are using it to generate customer service responses, create advertising campaigns, and even develop new products. For example, a fashion brand might use generative AI to design a new clothing line, or a film studio might use it to create special effects for a movie. The possibilities are endless. But why now? Why is generative AI gaining so much traction? Well, part of it is due to advancements in computing power and machine learning algorithms. Over the last few years, the technology that underpins AI has gotten a lot more powerful. We're seeing large language models. These are the brains behind generative AI, able to process more data and generate more complex outputs than ever before. To give you some numbers, the size of the data that these models can handle, known as context windows, has increased dramatically. In 2023, we saw a leap from handling around 100,000 tokens, which is roughly the length of a research paper, to managing up to 2 million tokens, equivalent to about 20 novels. Just think about that for a second. It's like going from reading a short essay to digesting an entire bookshelf in one go. This increase means these AI systems can understand and generate much more sophisticated and nuanced content. Now let's talk about some real-world examples. Generative AI is being integrated into all sorts of software tools and applications. One area where it's making a big impact is customer service. Imagine having an AI-powered chatbot that can not only answer basic questions, but also engage with customers in meaningful conversations. It learns from each interaction, getting better and more intuitive over time, providing a more personalized and effective service. Another fascinating area is in healthcare. We're talking about using AI to help researchers and scientists discover new drugs. This isn't science fiction. Generative AI can analyze thousands of chemical compounds and predict which ones might be effective in treating diseases. It's like having a super intelligent research assistant who never sleeps and can crunch data faster than any human ever could. And then there's the creative side, AI in art and design. We've seen AI-generated paintings, music, even poems. It's a tool that artists can use to push the boundaries of their creativity, blending human intuition with machine intelligence to create something truly unique. These are just a few examples, but they highlight why there's such a buzz around generative AI. In fact, from 2022 to 2023, investment in AI technologies, especially generative ones, increased sevenfold. Companies are betting big on AI because they see its potential to transform industries, drive innovation, and ultimately boost profitability. But it's not just about the money. There's a deeper trend here. one that's about pushing the boundaries of what technology can do and exploring new frontiers. We're standing at the cusp of a technological revolution, one that's being driven by AI advancements. It's not just about making existing processes faster or more efficient, it's about creating entirely new ways of doing things, new ways of thinking, and new ways of interacting with the world. And that brings us to the end of today's episode on Technology Trends Outlook 2024. We've explored how generative AI is pushing the boundaries of creativity and innovation, and how electrification and renewables are paving the way for a more sustainable future. These trends are not just shaping industries, they're shaping our everyday lives and the world we live in. As we move forward, it's important to remember that the impact of these technologies will depend on how we choose to adopt and integrate them into our societies. So let's continue to stay informed, ask the tough questions, and think critically about the role we want these technologies to play in our future. Thank you for joining me on this journey today.